Record tayo.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so let's continue. Okay. So of course, we have the topic outline here in the forensic photography. So of course, meron tayong tinatawag na photography. So yan yung ang focus natin. Of course, isa sa mga focus natin is the photography. Okay, so yan. Yan. Okay, photography, then lights. Sino yung naka-on na microphone? Then, okay, see, then of course, then nandito pala si Sergeant Poras. Hello, sir. Okay. Then of course, third, we have the camera, of course, film, and of course the crime scene photography. So we will have another batch of lecture, of course, sa forensic photography class para ma-double ang ano ninyo. Good evening, sir. Para ma-double yung inyong nalalaman pagdating sa forensic photography. So yan. Okay, yan yung topic outline natin class according sa, of course, sa TOS natin. Okay, so dito tayo, yung first question, of course, babasahin ko twice, then of course, sagutan yung class sa comment section. Okay, so what is the most important element in photography? So again, what is the most important element in photography? So this is the very basic question in the board exam. So palaging tinatanong to class, the most important element in the photography is that light, camera, film, or developer. So what is your answer, class? The most important element. Okay, sa comment section, what is your answer? Okay, so class, yung sa ano natin, so put the not just the letter or the but words or word na nasagot ninyo, class. So para mas ma-retain sa utak ninyo. Okay, so what is the most important element in photography? Okay, so yan. What is your answer? Okay, so majority of you answered, of course, alam na alam niyo yan, dapat light. Hindi po camera ha, walang sasagot ng camera. Okay, although our subject is photography, so hindi po yan yung most important element. Kasi of course, saan ba natin kinuha ngayon ang sagot natin, which is the light is considered as the most important element in photography. Of course, from the definition itself, di ba? So, photos, of course, and of course, graphy or is writing to draw from light. So that's why the light in for forensic photography class is considered as the most important element. So kapag na-encounter nyo agad-agad pag sinabi nating forensic, kapag na-encounter nyo yung term na forensic, so it means it talks about the legality. So ibig sabihin, it talks about the presentation or court presentation. So halimbawa, the forensic photography, so meaning the photos or the pictures will be presented as evidence in court. Yan yung tinatawag natin na forensic photography. So that's why that ang forensic, it talks about anything that will be presented as evidence in court. Halimbawa, the forensic question document examination. So meaning, the result of the question document will be presented as evidence in court. The we have the forensic lie detection or the forensic photography, forensic polygraphy. So meaning the result of the polygraph test examination will be presented as evidence in court. That's why, class, it's very important na alam nyo yung term na forensic. Again, pag sinabi natin forensic, it will be presented or whatever the result of that particular scientific evidence or scientific examination will be presented as evidence in court. So again, what is the most important element in photography? That is light, not the camera, not the film and developer. Mamaya explain natin one by one yung choices na yan para mas maintindihan niyo yung concept. Of course, kasi ang tinawag natin na the most important element ng photography is light kasi from the word or from the definition itself, that photography is defined as the drawing with light or to draw from light. Okay, so that's why that is photography. Nakuha nyo? Naintindihan ba? Naintindihan nyo, class? Okay, so yan. So, naintindihan, Sergeant? Naintindihan, Jong? Okay, good. Okay, next tayo. Let's proceed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's proceed to the next slide. Okay, the next question is, okay, I will read the question again twice. So photography at the crime scene taken at the crime scene which will be used for court presentation is called. Okay, para nakuha niyo na yung tamang sagot kasi na-explain ko na pala kanina. So photography at the crime scene taken, of course, at the crime scene which will be used for court presentation is called. Okay, so anong tawag natin doon, class? Sa photograph or sa picture na gagamitin natin ngayon as court or in court presentation. Okay, so ibig sabihin, gagamitin natin yung photograph as an evidence in court. Okay, so what is that? What is your answer for that? Okay, is that crime scene photography? Is that forensic photography? Is that crime photography or police photography, class? What is that? Okay, so let's continue. Okay, nawala kasi yung ano natin, class. So, pero of course, we will continue with our discussion. Okay, so what is your answer? So again, yung picture or photograph na take or taken at a crime scene will be used as an evidence or presentation as evidence in court. Anong tawag natin doon, class? Okay, so anong tawag natin doon? Okay, what is your answer, please? Okay, so what is your answer? Of course, class, anything. Okay, so of course, that is forensic photography. So meaning, the picture taken at the crime scene or tinatawag natin na locus criminis, it will be presented as evidence in court. So meaning, yung mga picture na yon, yung mga photographs, mga photos, and so on, it will be taken as evidence or it will be presented as evidence in court. See, ayan, naintindihan ninyo? Okay, wala nang question, Sergeant? So yan, okay na? Sige. So,
Okay na, coach.
naka-record ba yung ano natin? Baka kasi yung iba natin na ano yung mga klase nyo kasi nasa duty.
Ako, coach.
Naka,
Nakita.
okay, naka-duty. Ay, record. Kasi sige. Kasi mostly na mga klase ninyo nasa service na. So yan, kaya that's why yan, next tayo. Forensic photography. So i-explain natin bakit hindi crime photography, hindi crime scene photography at hindi rin police photography. So yan. So bakit kaya tinawag natin na forensic photography? Okay? So yan, of course, ang crime photography class, that is distractors. Ang police photography, ibig sabihin, those evidence or those picture will be taken in connection with the police service. So that's why we have the what we call the police photography. Okay, so that is police photography class. Okay, so yan. Okay, kasi class, bakit hindi natin sinagot pala si letter A? Okay, bakit hindi natin sinagot si crime scene photography? Okay, class, hindi natin pwedeng isagot si crime scene photography kasi of course, yung tinatawag natin, okay, na yung tinatawag natin na of course, yung crime scene photography class, hindi pa yan ipe-present in court. So meaning, yan yung photograph muna na nakuha sa crime scene. Kapag ipe-present mo na yan in court, tinatawag na natin na forensic photography. Okay? So yan, class. Okay, next tayo. Okay, next. So I will read the question. So it is the process of producing images through a mechanical device and a sensitized material. Again, it is the process of producing images through a mechanical device in a sensitized material. Okay, what is your answer? Okay, what is the process of producing image? Okay, so what is your answer? Sige, sino yung sumagot? Okay, so of course, class, ang sagot natin dyan, wala naman, no? Okay, that is photography. Okay, so that is photography. It is the process rather of producing images, photograph or picture through a mechanical device. Pag sinabi natin mechanical device, of course, that is a camera in a sensitized material that is a film. Again, so ang question na to class actually, that is the definition of the photography. So again, yan yung definition ng photography kung titingnan ninyo. It is the process of producing images through a mechanical device. Ibig sabihin, gamit yung mechanical device. Ang mechanical device na tinutukoy niya, that is the camera in a sensitized material. Ang sensitized material din, class, na tinatawag natin dyan, that is the film. So that's why ang photography, that is the process of producing images through a mechanical device in a sensitized material. That's why it is a photography. Okay? So yan, class. So yan. So we already discussed yung police photography, forensic, and of course, the crime scene photography. So ito naman. So it is known as the birth year of photography. So what is the birth year of photography? So again, what is the birth year of photography? Okay, is that 1733, 1839, 1847, or 1939? So what is the birth year of photography? So yan. So again, the birth year of photography, that is, hindi nyo alam? Okay, that is 1839 class. Of course, that is the birth year of photography. So very good. So walang question dyan kung ano yung birth year of photography, that is 1839. Wala nang sagot na iba dyan. Okay, so yan. It is a settled discussion. Okay, next. Of course, yung photography class, yun yung first natin na focus dito sa discussion natin. Okay, pag sinabi nating photography, of course, we already answered this one. It is the process of reproduction or producing of an image through a mechanical device in a sensitized material. So that is what we call photography. So ayan, the process of producing image through a mechanical device in a sensitized material. Again, pag sinabi natin mechanical device, that is what we call the camera and a sensitized material, that is the film. Okay, so mamaya explain natin what is film. Okay, so ang photography class, nanggaling yan sa Greek word na pos or photos, which means light, and grapho means writing, or graphia meaning to draw. So that's why class, ang meaning ng photography kapag literal, to draw from light. So that's why it is the light is considered as the most important element in photography. Again, ang light class is considered as the most important element in photography. Sir, bakit hindi camera? Again, go back to basic, go back sa definition ng photography. Sinabi niya, nanggaling yan sa Greek word na pos or photos, which means light, and grapho, which means writing, or graphia, meaning to draw. So meaning, to draw from light. Ibig sabihin, walang mapuproduce na photograph class, na picture, or any images kapag walang light or in the absence of light. So that's why light is the most important element in photography. Okay? So yeah. Of course, ang birth year of photography, that was in 1839. So that is the birth year of photography. Okay, next question. Okay, the first known camera in the world history originated from the Latin term meaning dark room. Of course, meron kayong dark room sa school ninyo class during your undergrad. Of course, that camera or vaulted chamber or room, and darkened meaning dark. It is also referred to as the pinhole image, so the forerunner of the photographic camera. Ibig sabihin class, that is the foundation, or dyan nanggaling or dyan nag-originate yung photographic camera natin. Sinabi niya dark room, darkened room, or the camera vaulted or chamber room. So is that camera obscura, camera lucida, pinhole camera, or box camera? So what is that? Okay, class. Of course, very obvious ang sagot natin dyan. That is camera obscura. Okay, pag sinabi natin obscura, ibig sabihin, diba, nighttime, obscuridad, madilim. So that's why, class, it is a dark room. Tinawag natin na dark room, ibig sabihin, camera obscura. Kaya nagkaroon tayo ng camera obscura class in photography to limit the light na pumapasok. Kasi of course, kapag ma-overexpose yung ating image sa light, of course, class, pangit rin yung kakalabasan niya. So that's why, class, camera obscura, tinatawag natin yan na dark room, darkened room, or camera voltage. pag sinabi naman natin camera lucida class, take note, ang kabaliktaran ng camera obscura is the camera lucida. Ang camera lucida kasi, kapag camera obscura is dark room, ang camera lucida is light room. Ibig sabihin, masyadong maliwanag. Again, ang camera obscura, that is the dark room or the camera vaulted or chambered room or dark or darkened, while the camera lucida, meaning that is the light room. Ibig sabihin, masyadong maliwanag. Okay? That is the camera lucida. Okay? Nakuha? So, yan. Okay, next. Of course, ang sagot natin dyan, class, is camera obscura. Okay, camera obscura. Again, camera obscura, the dark room. Camera lucida, the what we call the light room. Okay, light room naman siya. Okay, so let's proceed with the components of photography. Of course, class, pag sinabi natin yung pinakauna dyan na components of photography is the lights. Ibig sabihin, that is the radiant energy or the rays na makikita natin. Of course, the light, the radiant energy na makikita natin or mararamdaman natin, class. Okay, that is the light. Then, of course, ang camera, it is a mechanical device wherein ang purpose niya is to produce image. Yan yung function, class, ng camera. Pag nakita ninyo, kapag ang subject nyo is photography, kapag na-encounter nyo, it is a mechanical device. So meaning, class, it talks about the camera. Okay? The camera is a mechanical device that merong process or meron siyang produce image, to produce picture, or to produce photographs, class. That's why camera is a mechanical device. Then, of course, we have film. Ang film, class, that is a sensitized material. Of course, it is a sensitized material. It is a sensitive, class. Okay, kasi diba kapag overexpose yan sa tinatawag natin na light, so magkakaroon rin ng distortion. Okay? So magkakaroon ng pagkasira, class, when it comes sa photographs or sa photos niya. That's why ang film is a sensitized materials. Okay? So then, of course, we have the types of photography. Ang infrared photography, class. Okay, ang purpose or ang gamit ng infrared photography, ginagamit natin yan sa mga unseen marks. Halimbawa, we have the fingerprints, of course, di ba? Putol-putol ba? Wait lang, tingnan ko. I-stop share ko muna. Okay, so yan, let's continue. So again, so we have the types of photography. So again, infrared, okay na ba yung boses, class? Tuloy-tuloy na. Okay, again, ang purpose ng infrared that is used for unseen marks, of course, halimbawa, when the subject or when the offender unconsciously naiwan niya yung kanyang fingerprint, then of course, hindi siya visible to the naked eye. Of course, kasi di ba, choppy ba? Wait lang nga. Ano natin? I-change natin ang ating signal. Okay na ba? Okay na? So again, so we have the types of photography. So we have the infrared. Okay, ginagamit natin yan for unseen marks. Of course, lalong-lalo na sa mga fingerprint, class na naiwan unconsciously ng mga offenders natin. Okay, so of course, pag pupunta tayo sa fingerprint, okay, magandang ano yun. So malalaman nyo yun, ano yung types ng mga fingerprints na yun. Then again, we have the ultraviolet rays. Of course, the ultraviolet photography. Of course, class, sa mga unseen marks naman yan kapag, halimbawa, sa money. Okay? So, sa money, class. So, yung mga ultraviolet rays, class, of course, hindi natin yan, nararamdaman natin yan sila. Okay? So, then of course, we have third, of course, the X-ray photography. Okay, ang X-ray photography, class, ginagamit natin yan to examine the internal parts of the body, yung sa loob. Okay? Of course, yung internal parts of the body of a person or an individual. So that's why ang X-ray photography, it is used, class, to examine yung internal parts of the body. Diba X-ray? Ano ba? Meron ka bang injury sa katawan mo? So malalaman niya Of course, yan yung purpose class na nagkaroon tayo ng X-ray photography to examine the internal parts of the body of the person or the subject. Okay? So yan ang tinatawag natin na X-ray photography. Then we have the gamma rays. Ang gamma rays naman class, ang pinaka-purpose or pinaka-trabaho ng gamma rays is to, of course, to detect yung metal detectors class. Yung sa mga airport, okay, kapag dadaan yung mga gamit ninyo class, ang tawag natin doon, gamma rays class. Or yung mga metal detectors, that is gamma ray photography. Ginagamitan nila class to detect kung merong, of course, merong mga objects na dala dyan, blunt or sharp objects. Okay, that is gamma rays. Then, of course, we have the police photography. Ang police photography class, of course, ginagamit natin yan in a police work. Of course, black and white photography class. Bakit black and white photography ang ginagamit natin? Of course, class, to avoid kasi kapag of course yung mga colored ano pa rin class, 'di ba? May pwedeng ano yan, pwedeng ma-doctored, pwedeng malagyan ng filter, pwedeng masyadong maliwanag or ibig sabihin, mawala na yung ibang details ng tinatawag natin photos. So that's why class, very important pa rin na black and white. Kaya ba, kapag sa inyong photography sa school niyo, black and white pa rin yung pinapagamit kasi again, to avoid the distortion of the picture. Okay, again, we have the types of photography. So then of course, we have the forensic. Of course, ang forensic photography, ginagamit natin yung class any picture per court presentation, yung mga picture na nakuha sa crime scene or the locus criminis, okay? So gagamitin yan ngayon as a court evidence or it will be presented as evidence in court. So that's why it is a forensic photography. Ulitin natin. So again, as a summary, so we have the types of photography. So una dyan, we have the infrared photography that is used for unseen marks or fingerprints. Halimbawa, mga fingerprints and any unconsciously left evidence ng mga, of course, mga offender natin or perpetrator. Then ang ultraviolet photography naman, ginagamit natin yan for unseen marks, lalong-lalo na sa mga pera, sa money. So that is an ultraviolet photography ang ginagamit natin dyan. Then ang X-ray naman, of course, that is used to examine the internal parts of the body para malaman kung may injury ba, meron bang problema sa katawan niya. So that is X-ray photography. Ang gamma ray photography naman, that is used to detect metals, kung meron bang metals na nakapaloob, lalong-lalo na sa mga airports class. Ang gamit natin na photography doon is gamma ray photographies. Then we have the police photography. Of course, there is a photography used in connection with the police service or connection with the police works. Then, of course, basically black and white photography class to avoid distortion. Okay, kasi class, meron tayong tinatawag na WYSIWYG principle. Ibig sabihin ng WYSIWYG principle class, yung WYG or yung WYSIWYG, ibig sabihin ng WYSIWYG class, ito isulat ko na lang, WYSIWYG principle. Kung hindi kayo familiar ng sa WYSIWYG, so dapat i-familiarize nyo to WYSIWYG. Okay, ano yung WYSIWYG na yan? Ibig sabihin, what you see is what you get. Okay? What you see is what you get. Nasundan ninyo? Nasundan ninyo? Che? Sila ano ba? Okay, nasundan ninyo yung WYSIWYG. Ibig sabihin, class, that is the golden rule class in photography. WYSIWYG principle. Yan yung pinaka-best rule in photography. What you see is what you get. Ibig sabihin, anong ibig sabihin ng class? Ibig sabihin kung ano yung connection or ano yung actual na nangyari sa crime scene, dapat magre-reflect yung class sa tinatawag natin na photos. Kasi again, WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get. Ibig sabihin, the photos or the picture is the exact representation of what happened in the crime scene. Again, or in the locus criminis. Again, ulitin natin, ang WYSIWYG principle, what you see is what you get. The picture class should be the exact representation of what happened, di ba? A picture speaks 1,000 words, di ba? Di ba? Pag nag-breaks kayo, di ba? Pag nag-break yung Katniel, di ba? So, ano talaga, no? Timely. So, halimbawa, yung mga picture nila, class, magre-remind nyo sa kanila, class, na kung ano yung nangyari during this picture or during this time. Kasi class, meron tayong tinatawag na we see with principle. What you see is what you get. Ibig sabihin, the picture speaks 1,000 words. The picture is the exact representation of what happened. So, ayan. Mare-remind sila, ay ganito yon, birthday ni ganito, ganyan. So, that's why very important ang photography. What you see is what you get. Nakuha ba? Nasundan ninyo? Nasundan ba, class? Okay, nasundan? Okay na ba? Walang ano dito, walang violent reaction dito sa types of photography. Okay, so yan. Let's continue with the next slide. Okay, dito naman. So this refers to the lights that cannot be seen by the naked eye. Of course, this refers to the lights that cannot be seen by the naked eye. Of course, hindi natin mararamdaman, ay hindi natin makikita yan, but of course, we felt it. Okay, so anong tawag natin na lights doon? Again, so this refers to the lights that cannot be seen by the naked eye, but it can be felt by our body, of course. So what types of light is that, class? Okay, so bakit may sumagot ng wavelength? Okay, ang sagot natin dyan, class, that is letter B, that is radiation. Walang ibang sagot kung di radiation. Ang radiation, that is the type of light, or that is the light that cannot be seen. Hindi natin nakikita yan by our naked eye, but it can be felt by our body or yung ating katawan. So that's why, class, ang sagot natin dyan, that is letter B, that is radiation. Again, the type of light that cannot be seen by the naked eye, but it can be felt, of course, radiation. Okay. Bakit naputol ako sa iyo? Putol-putol ba? Sige, check natin. Bakit naputol yung boses? Okay, so yan. I-stop share ko muna ha. Kailangan natin ng 10 wifi dito para continue. Baka sa ano siguro, baka sa signal nyo rin, class. Of course, baka sa signal ko rin, depende. Dito na tayo sa sources of light. Okay, so we have the sources of light. Okay, so of course, class, we have the different sources of light. Okay. Baka ikaw na talaga may problema. Baka isisi naman ni baka sinisisi kayo ni Che. Okay, so we have the sources of light, class. Of course, una, we have the natural light. So ang natural light, of course, bakit si James? Siguro masama yung panahon sa Davao. Kasalanan siguro ng mga babae yan kasi bakit masama yung panahon sa Davao. Okay, so again, we have the sources of light. So una, we have the natural light. Of course, ang natural light, of course, from the nature itself, nature, okay? So of course, we have the three natural light, of course, bright, hazy, and mild. Ang bright light, of course, class, di ba, sunny days, makikita talaga natin. Ang hazy naman, ibig sabihin, yung araw, medyo natatakpan ng mga ulap. So that is...
Pinasarado. Sigurado.
Ano? Baka naka lang si sir sa duty. Then of course, ang dull class, ibig sabihin ng dull light or dull natural light. So ano yan, kumbaga malapit ng umulan. So natatakpan talaga totally yung araw. So that's why it is a natural light. Okay. Then of course, second, we have the artificial light. Ang artificial light, class, it is a man-made. Halimbawa, yung flash unit sa cellphone niyo, sa camera niyo. So yan yung tinatawag natin na artificial light. It is a man-made. Then ang electrical lights, okay? So yan yung artificial lights natin, class. Okay? So artificial lights. Then okay, then dalawa lang naman yung types of light natin, class. Okay, dito naman tayo. Open mic ang beshi ko. Okay. Kasalanan ng Katniel daw, walang signal sa Davao. Okay. So next, the bending of light, again, the bending of light around an object give rise to a phenomenon called black. Again, okay, so the bending of light around an object give rise to a phenomenon called. What is your answer? Okay, so what is that phenomenon, class? What is that phenomenon? Is that reflection, refraction, diffraction, or diffraction? Okay, so ang sagot natin dyan, of course, that is, okay, may ibang sagot, no? Okay, ang sagot natin dyan, that is the refraction, that is letter B, okay? Reflection, bending, okay? Bending of light. So bakit? Dito tayo, class. So we have the characteristics of light. Una dyan, we have the reflection. Ang reflection, that is the bouncing of light. While ang refraction naman, that is the bending of light. Ang diffraction, ibig sabihin, it deviates or it diverges. Ibig sabihin, pumunta sa iba't ibang, halimbawa, pumunta sa right at pumunta sa left. Diffraction ang tawag natin. It deviates. Again, ang characteristic of light, it is a characteristic of light that bounce back or merong bouncing effect. Of course, that is reflection. Ang refraction naman, that is bending of lights. And diffraction naman, that is deviation of lights. Okay, the lights diverges or deviates. So that's why yan yung characteristics of lights natin, class. Okay, nakuha? Okay, so next. Okay, so when a material does not allow the light to pass its medium, it is said to be black. Okay, so when a material does not allow light to pass its medium, it is said to be A, transparent, B, translucent, letter C, opaque, and letter D, all of the above. Again, when the material does not allow light to pass its medium or to pass its medium, it is said to be. Kapag hindi niya pinapayagan na halimbawa lumabas, okay, yung light na yon. So what is that? Okay, so very good. So ang sagot natin dyan, class, that is opaque. Okay, so opaque, class. Okay, opaque. That is letter C. Okay, so opaque ang tawag natin. That is letter C. So we have the medium of lights. Of course, we have the transparent. Pag sinabi natin transparent, class, ibig sabihin, the lights, it is able to be seen through and allow the light to pass through. Ibig sabihin, yung mga transparent, of course, alam niyo naman yung transparent, class, no? Okay, so yan. Okay, so yan yung tinatawag natin na transparent. Okay, to be able to be seen and allow the light to pass. So yan yung tinatawag natin na transparent. So nakakita na ba kayo ng transparent light? Nakakita naman, no? So yan, yung tinatawag natin na transparent light. Then of course, we have of course the translucent. Ang translucent naman, not completely clear and allow the light to pass. Okay, so ano yung example, class, ng translucent? Sige nga, magbigay ng example ng translucent light. Okay, so translucent. Okay, so ano yung example ng translucent, class? Kasi sinabi niya not completely clear and it allows the light to pass it through. Okay, so what is that? Okay, ano yung sample natin sa translucent, class? Halimbawa, yung bintana ninyo is makikita mo kapag nasa loob ka, kapag sa labas naman hindi mo makikita yung sa loob ng bahay. So anong type or anong tawag natin doon, class? Ano yung best example or classical example for translucent light? Okay, so what is that? Okay, so ayun, ano yun? Anong example, class? Parang eyeglass. Okay. Ano yung tawag natin, class? Nagsa-start sa letter D. Okay, nagsa-start sa letter D. What is that? Okay, ano yung tawag natin, bro? Nagsa-start sa letter T, class. Letter T. Not completely clear and allow the light to pass through. Okay, tinted. Okay, tinted light. That is the best example, class, for translucent. Okay, translucent, that is the best example for what we call the translucent. Naintindihan na ba? Nakuha na? Hindi eyeglass, class, hindi eyeglass. So ang tawag natin diyan is translucent, or the best example for that is the tinted light. Okay, tinted light. Okay, so yan. So next, of course, we have na number 3, opaque. Of course, ang opaque, so nasagutan na natin dyan. It is not transparent or it is a solid object. Halimbawa, yung wall, tawag nito, yung hardwood, made of hardwood, or pwedeng tinatawag natin ito yon yung semento. So that is opaque. Okay, so it absorb and divert the light and does not allow the light to pass through. Ibig sabihin, wala talagang chance na lumipat yung tinatawag natin na light sa ibang area. So that's why it is an opaque glass. Okay, again, ang transparent, able to see through and allow the light to pass. Ang translucent naman, not completely clear and allow the light to pass. Ang opaque naman, not transparent. Of course, a solid object, absorb and divert the light and does not allow it to pass. Okay, that is opaque. Nakuha ba? Okay, next tayo, let's have okay, ni Hosne, ni Sir Hosne. Okay. Sige, pakibasa nga si Sir Nasim para Sir Nasim. Okay, Sir Nasim, nandiyan ka ba?
Natulog, sir.
Ay, natutulog? Okay.
Biro lang, sir.
Si ano na lang, si Sir si Sir Pedroso, ay si Sir ano na lang, si Sergeant, Sir Poras. Nasa duty ba si Sir Poras ngayon? Wala.
No, coach. Wala, coach. Wala, coach.
Sige.
Sige. Yes, coach. The
Okay.
best photographic view used in photographing crime scene, which is known as total take or angles, is A, full view, B, close-up view, C, general view, D, medium view.
Okay, so the best photographic view used in photographing the crime scene, which is known as the total take or all angles. Letter A, full view. Letter B, close-up view. Letter C, general view. And letter D, we have the medium view. Okay, so madali lang yan, class. Sinabi niya total take or all angles. What is that? Okay, so the photographic view. Okay, so all angles or total take. So what is that, class? Oh. Okay, so what is your answer, class? Okay, of course, ang sagot natin dyan, class, that is letter A, full view. Kasi ang full view, class, ang general view, total take, or all angles, they are one and the same. So again, so kaya that's why ang sagot natin dyan is full view kasi siya yung nauna. Okay? Siya yung nauna na tamang sagot. 'Di ba? Kung yung original, siya yung okay, siya yung mauuna na isasagot natin, class. That's why it is a full view. Okay? Full view yan, class. Okay? So, tinatawag rin natin yan na total take or all angle. So, di ba? Na-prank na naman kayo. Okay. So, yan. Nakuha ba? May violent reaction dyan, class? Wala naman. So, again, ang sagot natin dyan, that is general view, class. Ang general view, of course, the total take. Okay? Kunan mo lahat yung kabuuan ng crime scene. Okay? So, yan, class. That's why it is a full view, class. Of course, kapag wala si full view dyan, general view is the best answer. Okay? The best answer, class. Kapag wala si general view. Okay, next. Of course, we have the kinds of photographic view. So, meron tayong different kinds of photographic view. So, we have the general view. Ibig sabihin, all angles, total take. Of course, ang tinitingnan niya, total take ng tinatawag natin na crime scene. Okay? Or full view. Then, of course, we have the medium view. Kapag ang medium view naman, class, when the crime scene is divided into zone. Sorry. Okay, when the what they call, when the crime scene is divided into zones, so that's why ang gagamitin natin dyan is the medium view. So, halimbawa, yung whole crime scene, hatiin sa apat, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4. So, that is what they call the medium view. When the crime scene is divided into zone. Tinatawag rin natin yan na foreground or background. Okay? Then, of course, the close-up view, ang close-up view, class, ginagamit natin yan to capture yung physical evidence. Halimbawa, yung dead body, yung yung tinatawag natin na firearm. So that is a close-up view to capture yung physical evidence. Then, of course, yung extreme close-up naman, yung detalye or yung details ng physical evidence. Halimbawa, yung dead body, yung natagpuan mo sa crime scene or the locus criminis, yung details class. Halimbawa, gaano ba kalalim ang wounds? Gaano ba kalalim ang sugat na natamo ng biktima? So that is ang ginagamit natin na photographic view class is the extreme close-up. Nakuha? Again, ang general view, ginagamit natin yan to a photograph yung total view ng crime scene. Ang medium photograph naman or medium view naman when the crime scene is divided into zone. While ang close-up, to photograph yung physical evidence that is found in the crime scene. Ang extreme close-up naman, that is the details of the physical evidence. So yan yung kailangan natin guys, extreme close-up. Naintindihan niyo? Naintindihan? Bakit walang sumasagot? Okay na? Okay na? Okay, so okay na. Kasi kung hindi nyo naintindihan, tatapusin na natin to. Joke lang. Okay, so dito tayo. Okay, next tayo, class. Okay, so of course, class, kung meron tayong photographic view, meron na tayong tinatawag na photographic range. So of course, ang una dyan, we have the far range. Ang far range, class, of course, medium range, and the close-up range. Kapag range ang pag-uusapan, class, wala tayong tinatawag na extreme close-up. Okay, ano lang yan ha? Far, medium, and of course, we have the close-up range. Okay, next tayo. Next question. So it is the part of the modern camera which is also known as the eye. Okay, the eye, it is the eye or the heart of the camera known as opening. Again, it is known as the eye or the heart of the camera known as opening. Okay, is that shutter? Letter B, is that lens? Letter C, is that diaphragm? Letter D, viewfinder. Okay, what is your answer, class? Okay, the eye of or the heart of the camera. Okay, so what is your answer? Okay, so that's why, class, ang sagot natin dyan, very good. Ang sagot natin dyan, that is what we call the lens. Okay? Lens, class, is considered as the eye or the heart of the camera or tinatawag rin natin, class, na opening. Okay? It is the opening, class. Okay, so siya yung nagko-control. Okay, siya yung eye or the heart of the camera. Pag tandaan niyo, class, between the shutter and the diaphragm, dalawa lang yan. Okay, the diaphragm and of course we have of course the shutter. Ano ba yung kaibahan ni shutter, class? Or ano yung function ni shutter and the diaphragm? Tandaan niyo lang yung acronym natin na DSWD. Ano yung DSWD, class? Ang DSWD, yung letter D, yung door, ibig sabihin, the door of the camera is the shutter and the window of the camera is the diaphragm. Ulitin natin. The door of the camera is the shutter and the window of the camera is the diaphragm. Nakuha nyo? Nasundan niyo? Kasi again, ang eye or the heart of the camera is known as the lens, while ang DSWD dito, nakalagay dito DSWD. Ibig sabihin, the door of the camera is the shutter, while the window of the camera is the diaphragm. Nasundan niyo, class? Nasundan ba? Nasundan? Okay, again, DSWD is the key. Okay, so kailangan nyo lang ng tinatawag natin na DSWD. Okay, so yun yung best So hindi yan mawawala dapat sa inyo. The part of the modern camera, which is also known as the eye or the heart of the camera known as opening. So that's why ang sagot natin dyan, that is the DSWD. So lens ang sagot natin yan. Okay, again, huwag kalimutan ang DSWD kasi yan yung ninyo, class. Okay, DSWD. Okay, so next tayo. So which among the following comprises the essential parts of the camera? Again, which among the following comprises the essential parts of the camera? Okay, what is your answer in the comment section, class? Sige, bibigyan ko kayo ng time. Okay, so let's answer this one, class. Okay, so ang sagot natin dyan, okay, bakit may letter A? Bakit dalawa lang yung sumagot? Okay, ang sagot natin dyan, okay, so ang essential parts of the modern camera, okay, the essential parts of the camera, that is a letter A. Okay, that is a letter A, class, ha? The body, the lens, the shutter, the holder of a sensitized material, and yung tinatawag natin na viewfinder. Okay, yung tawag natin dyan is the viewfinder. So again, the body, the lens, the shutter, the holder of the sensitized material, and the viewfinder. Okay, so yan. Okay, dito tayo, class. Ito yung basic parts of the camera na meron tayo. Okay, of course, we have the body or light tight box. Okay, nagkamali ba ako? Tingnan ko lang, ha. Okay, wait lang. Okay, tama pala, class. Tama pala. Akala ko nagkamali ako. Kasi kung ano pala, pwede nating isagot si what you call si letter D kanina, no? Okay, so pero wait lang. The shutter, the holder is under materials, the viewfinder. Okay, pwede na silang isagot kanina. Pwede pa sana natin isagot si letter B. Okay, kasi of course ang body or light tight box, okay, that is the other term. Nakuha ninyo? Okay, kaya class mauna ang sagot na letter A. Kaya ganon. Very important yung class na alam yun yung pinaka-basic doon, ha. Okay? Yung body or light tight box, it devoid the light from entering. So that is the parts, or that is the basic function of the body or the light tight box. Ang lens naman, it is the image forming device, or it is the opening, or it is the heart, or the center of the camera, the lens. While yung tinatawag natin na shutter, it is the door of the camera, or it controls the light from coming in. So that is the shutter, the door of the camera. Ang film holder naman, of course, yung film holder, doon natin matatagpuan yung film, or it is where yung film is located. Then of course, we have the viewfinder. Ang viewfinder, it dictates the area coverage of the picture. Masyado bang malayo or masyado bang malapit? That is the viewfinder. So that is the basic parts of the camera, class. Again, so we have the body or light tight box. It devoid the light from entering. Ang lens naman, it is an image forming device. Ang shutter naman, it is the door of the camera, or it controls the light from entering. Ang film holder naman, where the film is located, that is the film holder. And the viewfinder, it dictates the area coverage of the picture. Okay, so that is the basic parts of the camera, class. Nasundan ninyo? Nasundan ba ninyo, class? Nasundan?
Yes, coach.
Okay, sige, next tayo. Okay, so the part of the camera that controls the entry of light, and also known as the gate opening of the camera. Again, the part of the camera that controls the entry of the light, and also known as the gate opening of the camera. So what is your answer? Okay, so what is your answer, class? Okay, so let's answer. Okay, so the part of the camera that controls the entry of light, and also known as the gate opening of the camera, of course, nasagot natin dyan, class, that is a shutter. That is letter A, that is a ladder. Okay, so yan yung shutter, class. Okay, nakuha ba? Okay, so yan, shutter. The part of the camera or the entry of light, the gate opening of the camera, class, the shutter. Okay, next. The best practical way to preserve a physical evidence and crime scene. Again, the best practical way to preserve a physical evidence and crime scene. Okay, what is that? Photograph, sketch, a measurement, or triangulation method. Okay, what is your answer, class? Okay, so again, the best practical, of course, that is the photograph pa rin. Okay, photograph pa rin, class, is the best practical method to preserve the crime scene. So yan yung tinatawag natin na photograph. Kasi again, meron tayong kinasunod na WYSIWYG principle. What you see is what you get. Okay, the picture is the exact representation of what happened. Kahit nangyari pa yan sa daan, okay, sa street or sa roadway, so still, class, ang photograph pa rin, okay? Kasi of course, hindi mo yan pwedeng ma-doctor naman kung ano yung pinoportray, kung ano yung photograph na makukuha mo. So that's why photograph is the best practical way to preserve a physical evidence and of course, the crime scene. Okay, nakuha? So yan. Okay, so the following are the functions of a camera except. Again, the following are the functions of the camera except one. Okay, what are the functions of the camera? Except exemption to the rule ang hinahanap natin or ang kinukuha natin dito. Okay, so what is your answer? Letter D. Okay, so of course okay. So record light. Okay, so tandaan nyo lang, class, pwedeng ano natin, lagyan natin ng acronym pwedeng RAF, okay, RAF or FAR. Bakit ang itim ko sa ano? Okay, pwedeng FAR yung magiging ano nyo dyan, magiging acronym para hindi kayo mawala. So meaning, ang functions ng camera is to regulate light, to absorb light, and to filter light, or filter, absorb, and regulate light. Okay, so that is the following. Okay, so yan yung mga parts ng camera, class. Okay, to regulate, to absorb, and to filter light. RAF or FAR. So kaninong trabaho naman to, class, yung record light? Kaninong function naman to? Okay, kaninong function naman yan yung mag-record ng light? Kanino? Okay, kay lens. Okay, so yan, guys. Kay lens ang tinatawag natin na to record light. Kay lens. Of course, yung naglilimit, okay, so sa pagpasok ng light, that is shutter. Pero ang trabaho or ang function ng to record light, that is kay lens naman yan, class. Okay, so yan. Nakita ko yung yung video ni Nasim, di ba? Na-advance na siya binabasa niya yung files ng forensic natin, class. So, dapat kayo rin, basahin nyo rin, ha? Okay, kasi para makakasabay kayo. Para mas advance kayo. Okay, so again, so we have the functions of the camera. We have the acronym na RAF or FAR. So, meaning, una dyan is to regulate light, second, to absorb light, and third, to filter light. So wala tayong tinatawag na to record light. Okay, so next. Okay, it is a type of camera which has a principle of what you see is what the lens sees, which is the best suited for practical police photography. Again, it is a type of camera which has a principle of what you see is what the lens sees, which is best suited for practical police photography. Okay, is that reflex camera, letter B, SLR camera, letter C, TLR, and letter D, we have the digital camera. What is your answer, class? A comment section. Okay, so what is okay? So ang sagot natin diyan, that is okay. Ang sagot natin diyan, class, that is letter B, SLR. Pag sinabi nating SLR, that stands for single lens reflex camera. Okay, that is best suited for practical police work. So yan. Kasi we have the types of camera, class. Una diyan, so we have the viewfinder type. Ibig sabihin, it is the smallest and the simplest type of camera. Again, yung viewfinder type of camera, it is the smallest and the simplest type of camera. Ang single lens reflex camera naman, or the it is suited for police work. Of course, single lens, isa lang yung lens niya, class. While meron tayong tinatawag na twin lens reflex. Ang twin lens reflex, of course, very obvious naman na dalawa, no? Yung kaniyang lens. Ang isang lens, class, that is intended for focusing. Ang isa naman, that is intended for forming image. Okay, nakuha niyo? Ang twin lens reflex camera, ang isa dyan, ang purpose niya is for focusing, ang isa naman for forming image. So that's why we have the twin lens reflex camera. Then we have the view or press type. Ang view or press type naman, it is the biggest and the most expensive type of camera that is used for movie making. So kung nakikita nyo, class, yung ginagamit ng ABS-CBN and of course the GMA and other networks in the Philippines. So ang tawag natin ng camera dyan, class, is the view or press type. It is the biggest and the most expensive type of camera that is used for movie making. So that is the digital or the view press or press type. Then we have the digital camera. Of course, class, ang digital camera, class, that is an instant camera, right? Okay, it is an electronic camera or it is an instant camera na ginagamit natin. Okay, so ang instant camera, so that is the digital camera. So it is an electronic camera. So digital kasi, class, or digicam. Okay, nagkaroon di ba tayo ng digicam? Okay, so kung napapansin niyo, so sa Kodak company, nagkaroon ng Kodak. Di ba dati, Kodakan mo ako, ibig sabihin, picturean mo ako. So nanggaling ang glass. Of course, again, we have the types of camera. Ang viewfinder, or that is the smallest and the simplest type of camera. Ang single lens reflex camera, iisa lang yung lens niya, class, that is best suited for police work. While ang twin lens reflex camera, dalawa ang lens niya. Yung isa class for the focusing, ang isa naman for forming image. That's why we have the twin lens reflex camera. Then we have the view or press type. It is the biggest and the expensive type used for movie making. Ang digital camera naman, that is an electronic camera or instant camera. Okay, that is the digital camera class. Digicam. Nakuha ba? Nakuha? Sasali ka ba sa national coaching sa Baguio City? National coaching. Sasali ba kayo? Sino yung kasali doon sa national coaching? Okay, so it's mga ano na. So bukas may klase pa tayo bukas class pero gabi lang. Mga 6:30 or 7:30 mag-start tayo. Okay, para matapos natin ang photography. So ayan, dito tayo mag-end na question. So what is known as a sensitized material in police photography? Again, what is known as a sensitized material in police photography? Letter A, film. Letter B, positive. Letter C, photograph. And letter D, negative. Okay, what is known as the sensitized material in photography? Okay, so saan yung sagot ng iba? Okay, so yan. Okay. Of course, very obvious naman, it is a sensitized material in police photography. Of course, that is a film. So, of course, pag sinabi nating film class, ang film, okay, it is a sensitized material. Ang negative kasi class, of course, hindi pa yan nade-develop. Okay? So, magiging positive na yan kapag nagkaroon na ng photograph or nagkaroon na ng picture. So, kapag na-print na, o na-develop na, so that is already a positive. So again, the sensitized material in police photography, so that is a film. Okay, so yan. So yan, dyan muna tayo mag-end class, then bukas magkakaroon tayo ng klase kahit gabi. Kasi morning magbabran ako sa amin whole day. So Saturday bukas, no, pero of course tapusin natin yung photography na subject, okay, kasi for forensic photography para i-double natin yung ano ninyo class. Okay? So kung titingnan ninyo, naka-simplify na yung explanation natin, hindi kayo nahihirapan, di ba? Ang bilis lang intindihin. Kaysa naman yung plain lecture lang ako dito, yung okay, ganito ganyan. Walang question, walang ganito. Mas maganda yung may question, explain, explain. O di ba? So kahit 1 hour lang yung ano natin, 1 hour yung discussion natin today. So nasa quality pa rin, di ba? So compare sa isang topic lang. Okay, yes, i-basic na lang natin, 'di ba? I-simplify. Yan yung kailangan matutunan ng lahat class ng of course lahat ng mga lecturer, mga class na dapat i-basic, 'di ba? So wag nang pupunta sa Mars, no? Kung kaya mo namang pumunta sa Earth agad-agad. Okay, so 'yan class. So kung titingnan niyo lahat ng basic na explanation or the basic topics in photography, or mostly na-discuss na natin class. Kasi of course, yun yung natin. Okay. Mas naiintindihan pa to coach kaysa sa Okay, so yan. Ano yun? Okay, so yun class. So bukas, actually matapos na natin ang photography. Then after that, meron pa kasi akong isang presentation na binigay sa inyo. Okay? ipe-present ko rin yon para mas doble yung sa photography class. Kasi minsan, sa ibang school or ibang university or ibang review center, hindi na nadidiscuss masyado ang photography. Pagdating sa board exam, nasa shock sila ang daming questions sa photography. So, ayun class. So dapat wala kayong butas pagdating sa board exam. Pag after natin sa photography, pupunta tayo sa personal identification, ballistic, QD, and of course yung isa, yung sa toxicology. Okay, so yan. So binabasa niyo ba yung binigay ko na PowerPoint? Yung complete PowerPoint, yung naka-summarize na, naka-simplified na class? Yung from photography hanggang sa toxicology. Binabasa niyo?
Yes po.
Yes
Sige.
po, sir.
Sige, basahin ninyo. Si Nasim, alam ko binabasa niya. So basahin niyo yung class kasi naka-simplify na yun. Nandun na yung lahat. Ang kagandahan sa forensic na subject, hindi nagbabago yan. Hindi mo pwedeng baguhin, di ba? So hindi mo pwedeng baguhin ng ganito ganyan. Kasi yun na yun, naka-stable na. So that's why yun, focus kayo class doon para hindi kayo mawala. So again, see you again tomorrow. God bless and stay safe.
Thanks, Coach. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Very good. Good night.